Hey G. So in Ezekiel, you read about he had a vision, right, about Valley of the Dead, dry bones. What does that mean? How can we interpret that today?
Well, I believe that what you see in that vision is a sign of what God is going to do when Jesus returns. The nation of Israel is dry and dead like those bones spiritually. They're following after the ways of men. Today, when I talk to people and they tell me they're following Judaism, and you have a discussion with them, what you'll find is that they're not really following Judaism as far as the Bible is concerned. They're following Talmud Judaism, which is involved with the Kabbalah and a lot of paganism, because the Talmud that they follow today, for the most part, came from Babylon. And so when you look at that vision, you see God's promise to Israel that there will someday be a time when the spiritually dead will be brought back and raised up to serve the Lord. And we know that according to the Lord in the prophecies in the book of Revelation, that when Jesus returns, their eyes will be opened and they will see him and they will serve him and call him Lord, and realize that they made a huge mistake when they rejected him when he came the first time. So it's a promise to Israel. It's a promise to the nations of Israel that even though they're dead and dry, just like that valley of bones, God has the power to raise them up and to put flesh on them and to make them into a spiritual nation again. He said that one of the promises that they would receive when they were making the covenant at Mount Sinai is that he would make them a nation of priests. He would raise them up and make them holy and acceptable and a light to the nations. And that's going to happen, but it hasn't happened yet. And Jesus as the Messiah is the way that's going to happen. When they come back, they will follow after him and be taught the ways of God through him instead of the ways of man, which is what they do now with their Talmud and their Mishnah training and all their rabbinical writings that are influenced and, I believe, mostly occultic. Most of the stuff that I've seen in the Talmud really is very superstitious and occultic, and there's lots of prayers to demonic and ghost type situations.